Welcome back to Rick Answers His Email. First up is a question from Dave, who's having trouble viewing my poll via Firefox on his computer. And yes, Dave, you're the only one that I've heard this from. I use Firefox. I have Firefox on 4 other computers in the household here on various operating systems, and I always check my website when I go into customers' homes to make sure that it's displaying properly on all resolutions and browsers and versions of Windows, and it works just fine. So I'm not sure what to tell you. Sorry. Teresa has a question about website creation software that is inexpensive or free, and I'm assuming that you also need something that's fairly easy. My recommendation is try WordPress.com. You can use WordPress.org to put up a free website on their site if you don't mind the WordPress name being in there. So it'd be like teresa.wordpress.org or something like that. But if you want your own website domain name, then you're going to need a good host. I recommend HostGator.com. They've been a great service for me, and you can host a WordPress site there, or like many other web hosts, they do have some built-in web creation tools there as well, but you may need to know some more web design skills in order to use them. Gail has a Palm handheld computing question, and I think that because your CD is not working well, the best thing to do is go out and get the newest Palm operating system software. And probably the best thing to do is go to the palm.com website and download their newest Palm desktop software. And you just go to palm.com and click support, and then you'll find a download section there that you can download the Palm operating system. Good luck. Pete has a question about capturing online streaming video with audio so they can watch the classes that his wife's taken over and over. I don't know a lot about that, but what I would suggest you do is try these 2 websites. This WMRecorder.com has been around for a long time and records streaming audio and video. Not all streaming audio and video, but you can check out the site and see if it does support the ones that you are trying to record. And then this other website, All Streaming Media, has good links to other software as well as a forum where you can ask questions specific to this topic. Sharon has a question about getting rid of personal antivirus. It's a fake antivirus software. There's a ton of these going around right now, and I do have an article up on the website at helpmerick.com, and it is labeled Cleaning and Removing Antivirus 2009 or PAV from your computer. Just go to helpmerick.com, search for Antivirus 2009. It'll get you to this article, and the article gives you all the information you need to know to try to get that off your system. Sometimes it does require a professional to come in and help you do it because it can be very, very sticky, and it may even require more tools than I have available in that article. Jim also has a spyware problem. He can't change his desktop background, and again, if you just search for desktop background or wallpaper on my website, you'll find an article on some things you can try. But the cause of yours, Jim, is spyware. You're going to need to get all of that spyware off your system first. Use some of the techniques I just described in the previous question, and you can also download Spybot Search and Destroy and some of the other products that I have listed on my website at helpmerick.com under the security section. And here's yet another question from Walt about fake anti-spyware programs, and notice that he's using Windows Vista. Windows Vista is no more immune to these attacks than Windows XP is, and he's wondering if Spybot Search and Destroy should be able to get rid of it. Not always. I think you're going to need to read and follow the instructions I have outlined in this article, Removing Antivirus 2009 and Personal Antivirus. It has the same techniques can be applied to your infection as well as many others. It has a link in this article to a wonderful article and a tool at bleepingcomputer.com. So make sure you read it, understand everything, and then follow through with the information. Michael's trying to work with his dad's computer and having a lot of problems with the computer restarting. He's got a new power supply and new fans, so heat is probably not the problem. Power is probably not the problem. But without looking at it, Michael, the only other thing I can think of with constant restarting is either bad RAM or a bad motherboard, both of which should be able to be tested by the person who helped you put in the fans and the power supply. But I think that it sounds like more of a hardware issue than software. Have a look at that. Well, thanks for writing, everyone. This is a short week this week for Labor Day, and I hope you have a good, safe Labor Day weekend. And I'll be back with more Rick Answers His Email next week.